War isn't just about winning battles, it's about winning minds. Imagine playing a game of chess, where your opponent knows your every move before you make it. Sounds impossible to win, right? Now think of life as that chess game, except this time, you hold the advantage because they have no idea what you're planning. Welcome to Law 3 of the 48 Laws of Power. Conceal your intentions. In this video, we'll uncover why secrecy is the ultimate weapon, with examples from Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, and Peaky Blinders, and explore how you can apply this law to every area of your life. Let's begin. Human beings are naturally curious and often suspicious. The moment someone knows what you're planning, they begin to plot against you, whether it's out of envy, competition, or self-preservation. Law 3 teaches us that revealing too much is a fatal error. Concealing your intentions, on the other hand, keeps you in control. Think of life like poker. Showing your hand too early doesn't just lose the game, it hands your chips to the opposition. Instead, keep them guessing. When no one knows your endgame, they can't prepare for it. Game of Thrones, Tyrion Lannister's loyalty test. Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones is one of the best examples of someone who understands the importance of concealing intentions. In Season 2, Tyrion faces the challenge of identifying who he can trust in King's Landing. To uncover the truth, he devises a brilliant plan. He tells Varys, Littlefinger, and Pycelle different versions of a secret marriage plan involving Princess Myrcella. Each version is slightly different, and he emphasizes the need for complete discretion when Queen Cersei eventually confronts Tyrion about the supposed plan. He immediately knows who betrayed him because the version she heard could only have come from Pycelle. By feeding tailored information to each person, Tyrion not only identifies the traitor but also maintains control of the narrative. This strategy proves the power of leading others astray while guarding your true motives. Why concealing intentions works. When people know your intentions, they have the power to stop you. They can prepare countermeasures, undermine you, or even steal your ideas. Concealing your intentions allows you to act on your plans without interference. This doesn't just apply to grand strategies, it works in everyday life. From negotiating a raise at work to navigating relationships, secrecy keeps you one step ahead. Allocations in daily life. 1. At work. Rise without alerting rivals. The workplace is a battlefield of ambitions. Whether you're working towards a promotion, spearheading a project, or establishing your credibility, revealing your goals too soon can backfire. Imagine you're vying for a leadership role. If you openly announce your aspirations, colleagues may either compete for the same position or subtly undermine you. Instead, focus on excelling in your work quietly. Take on projects that highlight your skills and let your achievements speak for themselves. Think of it like climbing a ladder in the dark. Move steadily upward while others remain unaware of your progress. When the moment is right, unveil your full potential, leaving no time for rivals to react. 2. At school or university. Lead without being obvious. Group projects and academic settings can often feel competitive. If you lay out your entire strategy during a project brainstorming session, someone else might hijack your ideas and take credit for them. Instead, guide the group subtly. For example, you can propose a part of the plan without showing that you've already figured out the whole solution. This makes others feel included while keeping you in control. Similarly, if you're working on an academic achievement, like becoming valedictorian, avoid discussing your grades or study habits openly. Stay humble and focused, letting your results speak at the end. 3. In relationships. Build trust without overexposure. Relationships thrive on trust and connection, but mystery can be just as crucial. Concealing your intentions doesn't mean lying or withholding affection. It means pacing the depth of what you share. For instance, if you're planning a surprise for your partner, don't drop obvious hints that ruin the excitement. Instead, keep them intrigued by only revealing small, intentional clues. In a budding relationship, maintaining a sense of mystery keeps things fresh and engaging. Sharing your entire life story or every plan at once might feel overwhelming. Let your partner discover you layer by layer. It makes the bond deeper and more meaningful. 4. Among friends. Protect yourself from gossip. Even among close friends, discretion is vital. Not everyone has your best interest at heart, and oversharing can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. For example, if you're planning a significant life change, such as starting a new business or moving abroad, avoid announcing it prematurely. By keeping your plans private until they're solidified, you reduce the risk of others casting doubt or discouraging you. This doesn't mean being secretive with your closest friends. It means being selective about what you share and when. True friends will appreciate your thoughtfulness, and you'll avoid unnecessary drama or judgment. 5. With family. Manage conflict and expectations. Family dynamics are often complex, with differing opinions and expectations. If you're planning a life decision that may invite criticism, like switching careers, choosing a partner, or pursuing an unconventional goal, don't rush to share every detail. Instead, take time to prepare. Present your decision as a well-thought-out plan rather than an idea in progress. This minimizes resistance and allows your family to focus on your confidence rather than their concerns. For example, let's say you want to quit your stable job to start a business. Instead of announcing it immediately, begin by subtly talking about your passion and progress over time. When the time comes to reveal your intentions, they'll already feel like part of the journey. House of the Dragon. Daemon Targaryen's ambiguity. In House of the Dragon, Daemon Targaryen is the embodiment of calculated unpredictability. One of the most striking examples of his mastery over concealing intentions occurs during the battle at the Stepstones. After years of struggling to defeat the Rapfeeder, Daemon receives word that King Viserys plans to send reinforcements. Rather than accept the help and share the glory, Daemon stages a daring, seemingly reckless act. He surrenders to the Crabfeeder's forces, waving a white flag of truce. To everyone watching, it looks like Daemon has given up, but this surrender is a ruse. As soon as the Crabfeeder's forces come closer, Daemon strikes with ferocity, cutting through their ranks and leading his men to a decisive victory. What seemed like desperation was, in fact, a brilliantly concealed strategy to lure the enemy into a trap. Daemon's unpredictability leaves both his enemies and allies guessing. By keeping his true motives hidden, he ensures that no one can anticipate his moves. This example teaches us that concealing intentions doesn't always mean staying silent. It can also mean misdirection, making others believe what you want them to believe while you execute your real plan. Peaky Blinders. Tommy Shelby's genius. And then we have Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders. Tommy is the epitome of calculated secrecy, whether negotiating with dangerous adversaries or dealing with internal family disputes. Tommy never reveals his full plan. One of his most famous lines, "Never let anyone know what you're thinking," encapsulates this law perfectly. By hiding his true motives, Tommy consistently outmaneuvers those who underestimate him. Key takeaways. Law 3 is about controlling the narrative of your life. If others know your intentions, they can block your path. But if you conceal your plans and stay unpredictable, you'll always hold the advantage. Apply this law in your work, school, relationships, and family life to gain the upper hand. Closing and call to action. Every master strategist understands the value of secrecy. Are you ready to master this law and dominate the game of life? Next up, we'll dive into Law 4, always say less than necessary, a law that teaches us how to wield silence as a weapon and leave people hanging on your every word. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me as we explore more of the 48 laws of power. Until next time, stay sharp, stay powerful.